Hey guys, what's up? Mike Aldridge here. It is July 28th, back with another USANA product review. Again, remember, all these products I use personally, and I personally would recommend them to anyone, not because of what I do, but because of what the products have done for me. I have total faith in the science behind USANA Health Sciences and their products. Keeping with the theme, basically how I've done it is I went Reset Rev 3, and now I'm going to go Procosa 2. The reason being, Reset is kind of like the jump start for someone who has made that decision to make lifestyle changes and become healthier. The Rev 3 was because, when people get started and they've been inactive or not as active for a long period of time, and now they're trying to hit the gym or work out or whatever they're doing, sometimes you need that energy boost. And why not get it naturally instead of all the sugars and chemicals? And Procosa 2 is because after you've been working out and doing more activity for a while, sometimes your joints can really start to hurt, right? Anybody that's ever had joint pain can definitely agree with that. It's a different kind of pain. So what happened was about 3-4 years ago, I started to have knee pain in my joints. I could barely get up off the couch. I couldn't squat down. I couldn't even think about doing a body squat like I did in the obstacle course because the pain would just be so much. I'm going to let that go. So basically, I went to the doctor, told them, hey, I'm having problems with my knees. And they're like, well, it's because of your weight. Yeah, what isn't because of my weight right now? How do we fix it? So I was actually prescribed prescription glucosamine, which I thought was awesome because this was going to help me feel better, right? 6 months later, very, very little difference at all. I think it was like $50, $60 a pop. So needless to say, I stopped taking it after 6 months because it wasn't doing anything for me. When USANA came along, I got on the health pack. I had that extra energy and I felt alive again, and I started doing a lot more. Well, the pain got worse because I was putting more wear and tear on my joints. I was talking to somebody with USANA, and they said, well, if that's the case, then you need to try Procosa 2. So I ordered it, I think maybe that night or that day, and when it came in, it took 3 weeks for me to feel the difference. Day and night difference, 3 weeks. That was pretty awesome to me. Like I said, I really started to understand that there was a science behind what USANA Health Sciences did with their products. So with that said, let's go ahead and touch on what glucosamine is first. Glucosamine is actually, it's a compound that occurs naturally in our bodies. Our bodies naturally makes glucosamine, and it plays a key role in the construction of the cartilage, the tough connective tissue that cushions our joints. When you think of, let's go with cartilage. Basically, most people know, but this is for people that really aren't sure exactly what this is. But the cartilage is the protective layer that cushions and lubricates the joints. I always tell people, imagine rubbing two sticks together. That friction and the heat that starts, well, I mean, that's what our bones are doing. If they're rubbing bone on bone, that's not a good situation. That's where the pain starts. So with that said, Procosa 2, what it does is it delivers glucosamine sulfate at doses that's actually been clinically shown to help maintain a healthy cartilage and joints. Now, this is what I really didn't understand. I thought that the only reason that I was having knee problems was because of my weight. But actually, what I found that over the years, the cartilage in our joints, it gradually gets worn down, due to normal physical activity. I mean, smaller people also have joint pains. But the body rebuilds that cartilage as it's worn and replaces it. Basically, I think of it like a shock absorber. So the joints are always protected, but for various reasons, the production of the cartilage and the synovial fluid, it can fall behind in demand. Basically, it's like your body's playing catch up, because if you went from doing very minimal to really going crazy with working out in that, your body's like, oh man, I'm not making it fast enough. So that's when we have our joint pains. Now, and it can be from several reasons. Again, it can be for being overweight. Athletes can have it. It can be from poor blood supply. I mean, there's a lot of different reasons that our cartilage gets worn. It's just natural. But if our body is lacking something that has anything to do with that process of producing that cartilage, that's when it starts to wear out faster than your body can make it, basically, if that makes sense. So that's what was happening with me. But once I started taking the health pack and the Procosa II, my body started getting what it needed to actually work right on the inside. Now the difference is, and I always, people are, well, I can buy that at the store for $12. Okay, well, you know what? You get what you pay for. Go ahead. What I've found out is the ratios of ingredients plays a key role of how our body even uses supplements. That's why, probably 90% of everything out there on the store shelf does not work, because the ratios are so far out of whack that our body just is like, what the heck is this? And it excretes it one way or another. So it goes in one hole and basically out one of the others. So, that's one of the main differences. Like I said, there's a science behind USANA Health Sciences products. They have world-renowned scientists that work on these products, and I totally trust them 100% with, again, myself and my family. So that's the Procosa II difference. If anyone has any kind of joint pain, I would definitely challenge you to get a hold of me one way or another and get some more information. Again, do some research, because I definitely believe in doing your research, and taking a challenge and trying Procosa for a month or two. Procosa II, I'm sorry, for a month or two, and see what a difference it can make. If it doesn't make a difference, you can send back an empty bottle and get a full refund, which is, again, that's integrity of a company. Now, the Procosa II actually retails at about $29, and if you're a preferred customer, you can actually get it for about $24. Okay, so definitely comparable to anything out there on the shelves that these companies you don't know anything about. That's why I always say research. I totally believe that. So I hope you guys are getting something out of these reviews, and it's a choice. If anything, I'm just trying to give you guys knowledge on the different things out there. Even though they're all USANA, but that's what I found that was different out there, that's actually made such a world of difference in my journey. So if I can use this to help anybody else's journey, I'm all for it. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your comments and that. I really appreciate it. And I just hope, again, this is shedding a little light on some different options out there. Okay? Until next time, I hope you guys are having huge success, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.